Do you feel like your thoughts are negative? Do you find yourself talking badly to yourself? Self sabotage? Do you stop and shut down when things don't go your way? It's probably because you have to work on your mindset. This is a poor mindset to have, and these are signs that it's time to level it up. So, here are some steps you can take in order to prevent these things. Step number one, I would say step number one is like self-awareness along with the vocabulary you're using. Pay very close attention to the words that you're speaking to yourself. Instead of using words like, oh, you messed this up and you're never going to be able to do it again, and you should just give up already. I've caught myself with those thoughts before. So I know that that could go on in someone's head. You want to use words like, it's okay. It's going to be fine. It's a part of the process, just as long as you keep moving and you keep going. Or take whatever mistake you made and make sure that you never make it again, but continue. So learn from that lesson, right? I reframe those thoughts often. I actually feel like I use it's okay a lot, or it's okay, I'm human a lot, especially if I made a mistake, or I forgot something, or I misunderstood something. I used to get so mad at myself because I thought I was such an organized person, and I thought I've always wanted perfection, and I thought I was always up on my game. So whenever I would like fall off track, I would like go in my head and just be so mad and like, why you can't fucking get shit right, you can't get it together, you should just quit already, maybe this isn't for you. Like, I would talk myself out of things before I would talk myself back into things. And I feel like that's kind of a human thing. And making mistakes is a human thing. So I had to really work on reframing my words and pretty much tell myself, it's okay. It's okay. Just keep going. If you speak to yourself like you would speak to maybe a friend, or maybe your children, or maybe your spouse, husband, wife, then you're definitely on the right track. But if you're speaking to yourself like someone you don't want anything to do with, and maybe an enemy, maybe someone you don't like, then you're not on the right track. And I would go back and reframe my words. That would be one of the first steps I would take. Step number, I to not set expectations of people, but also know that they're always going to have opinion. And there's something with opinion that I always take it lightly, but with a little bit of like receptiveness of also possibility that it might be something that might help me. So I know that sounds like a little in a way contradicting or just hard to do, right? I would say 50-50. I take it 50% lightly, and then 50% I consider. But the minute I know that it's not the route I want to go as far as their opinion goes, I just take it lightly, Val. Take it very light. I think if you prepare yourself and understand that people are going to have opinions or feedback, especially in your business, you're either going to get opinions or feedback from customers, your staff, just some random people, you'll get opinions and feedback. Like, it's no doubt about it, it's going to happen. So if you prepare yourself that that's going to be a part of it, it's a lot easier when it comes by. It's a lot easier to take it. And you can either tell yourself to take it lightly or to kind of consider, like, maybe they do have a point there. That has a lot to do with the state of mind that you're in and how you're handling the situation when someone is giving you opinion. So I like to say try to stay level-headed, which has to do with, your mindset, right? Keep that balance. Maybe consider a little bit, but always know that you also have to hold your ground as well. But preparing yourself and knowing that, just facing that's going to be a fact, that people are going to have opinion and feedback, I think that really helped me, because let me tell you, I struggled with this at the beginning. This was definitely something that I struggled with so much that I couldn't, I had a very hard time taking people's opinion and feedback in my business, especially because, if you're a business owner, you take things personal because you put so much into your business that it's hard not to take things personal. But if you let yourself, prepare yourself and warn yourself and set that mindset of there's going to be opinions, it's going to be so much easier. The minute I just like faced that fact and accepted that people are going to have opinions and feedback, it made my life so much easier. It helped me keep a more balanced mind, more level-headed. Okay, so number 3, always understand, and you'll learn very quick as an entrepreneur business owner, that there will be things that either you don't know how to do or you never planned on doing. And you can't be negative about it. A lot of this stuff I bring up because it's stuff that I went through and things that I had to fix along my business and entrepreneurship journey. You can't be negative of like, "Oh, now I have to learn this thing too," or "Oh, I didn't think I was going to have to do this when I opened up my own business." I think just knowing that there are going to be those things, it gives you a little bit, it gives you more room to be open-minded and accepting and knowing that, okay, well, this is a part of it. And now it's time to work on it. And now it's time to learn more. And now it's time to be open-minded about it. And when you're open-minded about things and accepted and receptive about new things that either you have to learn or either you didn't know, this can only help your mindset grow. Don't keep it small. Like, don't keep your mindset small. Don't be closed-minded to these things. Don't say this is my way and that's the only way we could do it. And this is not what I had in the plan, so we're going to stick to my plans and that's it. Don't close out like that, because that's really going to prevent you from growing. I will say firsthand, not only with myself, but firsthand with other clients and colleagues that I have coached or mentored, I've seen when they have that I know it all and I'm going to stick to my plan mindset, where it holds them back. And in a big way, in my head, I'm thinking, I hate saying I told you so moments, or I hate having those I told you so moments. But in my way, I'm thinking, okay, in 3 months, it's going to be like, I told you so. So this is something that I feel like you should be really open-minded with. Know that you're going to run into obstacles. Know that you're going to run into things that you don't understand. Know that there are going to be times where you're going to have to learn new things, and know that they're going to need updating. I've said in the past that innovation and ego are like 2 things that hold a business owner back, or 2 top things that hold a business owner or an entrepreneur back. And, your ego telling you like, this is my way or the highway, or this is the only way we're going to do it, or nope, this wasn't in the plans, I'm not going to accept anything new. That's your ego kind of like not allowing those new things, or having that open mind to those new things, or even new voices or new minds or new ideas, not being open-minded to that, which could be innovation, which could be the next new best thing for your business, but you're being closed off. That's how it's going to prevent you from growing your business. So, I feel like when I say ego and innovation are 2 things that hold a business owner back from growing, this has to do with mindset. And that's step number 3. Just know that there's going to be things that are new, that you don't understand, that you don't know, that you're going to have to be open-minded about learning. And also, at some point, you're going to have to face, you might need some new minds in your business. And I think that's a really, really hard one for a lot of business owners. And I think a lot of business owners stay complacent and stay at a certain level because they don't want to further that growth mindset and be open-minded about new ideas or new people or new minds. So those are 3 steps I feel that you can take in order to have a growth mindset or a leveled out mindset, not a closed mindset. Those aren't the only steps. I could definitely elaborate on this, but these are 3 important ones that I feel that you can start off with. If you guys would like me to go further into this topic, please let me know in the comments below. I would be more than happy to do so. But let's go ahead and start with those 3. I don't want to information overload you. Once we graduate those, we'll move on to the next 3 steps in order to grow your mindset. Thank you guys so much for your time. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bounce.